Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joshua RSA, Joshua Reviews, Movies, and More, and today we have a DC update. I am so sorry for the absence on my channel. I have been dealing with some very personal things in regards to mental health and relationships and all of the above. I am so incredibly sorry. But sometimes you just got to take a little time for yourself, and I wasn't really having the energy to put forth into making videos, so I took a little absence, but I'm hoping to slowly get back into the flow of things. But today, we're going to be talking about everything from Robin potentially appearing in the Batman Part 2, Zach Greger having his own DC film written and is planning to be made, and Warner Brothers theatrical release window, and maybe more. So I am going to go ahead and warn you all to please subscribe, leave a like on the video, make sure that you are commenting down below your thoughts on this news, and let's go ahead and get into it. So, Zach Greger, who has worked on Weapons and Barbarians, says he has a DCU film written and plans to make it after his Resident Evil movie, an original sci-fi project. He said, quote, "It actually takes place in the DC universe and it's a totally original and it's not a superhero movie," end quote. So, this is coming from the Hollywood Reporter. I am intrigued to see what Greger cooks up with this, because for you to have a DC Universe movie set within that world, but for it to be totally original and not a superhero movie, that takes some real cojones. And I wonder if he has pitched it to DC yet and to James Gunn. But, I mean, this is certainly interesting. I mean, Weapons is getting good reviews, I hear. So I've never seen Barbarian though, so yeah, I'm intrigued to see how that goes down. Also, we got some news in regards to Warner Brothers' theatrical release window. Warner Brothers aims to theatrically release 12 to 14 films per year. 1 to 2 Warner Brothers major franchise films, 1 to 2 DC films, 3 to 4 new line releases, 1 to 2 animated films, 1 to 2 moderately budget original films. This is coming from Culture Crave. I mean, obviously, Warner Brothers, I believe, have been split into 2 now. I believe that is the story. They have started to divide that studio into different divisions. So it's going to be interesting to see how they operate now. Yeah, I am intrigued to see where this goes. But we are also going to be talking about Mr. James Gunn and how he has confirmed that he is indeed writing and directing the next installment in the Super Family franchise. Obviously, not including Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, because he did not direct that film. But from there on, he's going to be directing the next installment. And I am definitely excited to see where Superman and all those characters go, and to see what project he has cooking. Obviously, everyone is throwing out words like World's Finest, or a Superman and Supergirl team-up movie, or etc. So I'm intrigued to see how this all culminates together and how it works for the better good of the DCU. But we were hit with a shell shock of a post about Superman, I guess. Sorry. My words get jumbled up every now and then. But we got a look at what the suit would have looked like, potentially without Trunks. And I'm going to be totally honest, I think the suit looks way better without Trunks. I was always against Trunks. I didn't want it to be in the film. But James Gunn, David Cornsweet had at least an interesting idea that the suit could appeal more to kids, and it could be more kid-friendly that way. But I just don't see how it was really that necessary. I really wanted no Trunks on the suit, but unfortunately we did not get that. So that is unfortunate. But let's talk about how we got some updates on Robin potentially appearing in the Batman Part 2. And I am so sorry if I am a little out of it today. Because obviously I'm still trying to get back into the flow of this. But let's go ahead and get into the next piece of news, which is Robin is supposedly appearing in the Batman Part 2, but we're going to go ahead and just say that this is apparently not true according to James Gunn. But this is coming from the Insider, so Jeff Snyder said that the sequel is said to be a big swing from Matt Reeves and Mattson Tomlin's script, and is just as dark as the original. It would obviously be really interesting to see how they incorporate Robin in that universe. But according to Mr. James Gunn, that is not true. He went on to say, quote, "Guys, please stop believing this nonsense. I think 6 of us have read the script. No one knows anything about the Batman 2. Obviously, that is in regards to Robin appearing in the latest installment of the Batman franchise, the Batman Part 2. A little bit of a bummer, but I don't think he's necessarily debunking that Robin is going to be appearing. He just says to stop believing in everything that you see online, which I think is a great way to sort of handle that situation. If indeed that was a major spoiler in the movie, he did a great job handling that. But yeah, I am definitely excited to see where the DCU goes from here. That is all the news that I have at the moment right now. And obviously, I believe that they are working on a Teen Titans movie as well, and that they are trying to get that up and running. And I don't know if the woman who wrote Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow is writing the Teen Titans movie. I believe that's what's happening. But I think Gunn came out and said that there wasn't even a script for Teen Titans. So, there's an update on that. But I shall talk to you all in the next video. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like on the video. I shall talk to you all in the next video. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with me today. In the next video, take care and peace.